Hello and welcome to the Armory. Today we are revisiting our Panzer Arms M4. If you've started with our channel, we first did a quick review after we first shot it. That was maybe 2 or 3 years ago. Wow, has it really been that long? But we originally made a review on this, our 200 round review on this shotgun, but YouTube had removed it. So we have to change a little wording in it so that they don't remove our video. So what we're going to do is we are going to start off with what we have actually first done to this shotgun since we originally got it. So originally it had the fixed stock, and we have now, as you can see here, have the collapsible stock, which gives it more of that Benelli look to it, if you're familiar with the M1014. We also went ahead and got a 7-round tube magazine and replaced the original 5-round tube magazine on this just for the aesthetics. Depending on what shells you use, it's either going to be a 6-round or a 7-round magazine. The shells that we were using when we went shooting, only 6 would go in the tube. But the ammo I usually like to use, it will fit the 7. So we do have that. That's the first thing we've done. Now, one thing that everybody talks about doing before you even shoot these, and I agree with them on this because I did not do it, is the rail here. You have 5 screws that are supposed to be Loctited in, but they're not. And as we were shooting, these started to walk themselves out. So we're going to actually go back and actually re-torque these down. We are going to just Loctite them and screw them back down and be done with this. But how did it actually perform? Well, to be honest, I had 0 malfunctions with the 100 rounds that we shot. And actually we shot this back in January when we actually did the video on the shooting. It was cold, but it wasn't like freezing. I mean, it was cold. Hence why I was wearing gloves. But we had a few other things that we took out to the range that day, and we wanted to get this out there so we could get this video done for you. And it was honestly a blast to shoot. I mean, I had my fun. I wasn't the only one that put rounds through it that day, and we had 0 malfunctions. But we were also only using double-aught buck. Me personally, it's what I shoot. It's what I got a ton of. So I don't really have much birdshot or slug. So I was just shooting what I had, and 0 malfunctions. It was really reliable. Now, to say, is it going to still be reliable after 3, 4, 5, 600 rounds? Unlike those other people on YouTube that torture test these, they don't clean them between range visits. I clean mine every time I go to the range. Every time I come back, I tear all my guns apart. I clean them. It's just habit for me. So I actually one of the videos I'm going to do on this is we're going to continue taking this out to the range, and I want to see how long we can shoot this before it actually needs parts replaced. Because with the way I clean it consistently, that'll give a good indication on about how long this should last if you keep up on maintenance. But the big question is, the last time I reviewed this, I posed a question to myself: would I rely on this for self-defense? Like home defense? And I will answer that question in multiple forms, actually. If I did not have my 1897 or my Mossberg, this would probably be my go-to home defense shotgun. As I said, I mean, at the range, it's been nothing but flawless. So I would have no problems using it for home defense. However, it is still a Turkish-made shotgun. And Turkish-made shotguns don't always have the best reputation. So take that with a grain of salt. But for me, if I didn't have my pump actions that I've relied heavily on for years, especially with the historical value and context of the 1897, that for mine, it's got that shorter barrel, so it's great for any of my needs that I may have. This would be a good alternative for me. I mean, there's other people out there, they've done testing with these. And if you are curious on how these are holding up for everybody else, I would suggest you also watch them, because I believe in informed decision making. And one person may say one thing and another person may say another. I'm not paid by anybody to say anything. I personally believe in giving honest, fair reviews when I do give a review. And I like my Panzer Arms shotgun. That's why I went ahead and said, you know what, we're going to go ahead and update it with the new parts, just so I can enjoy it more. Could I put tack rails and all that on this? I could if I wanted to. If I remember correctly, they do say that a lot of Benelli parts are interchangeable with this, but I have not had to change anything out, so I can't say for certain if that is actually true. So it is reliable in a sense that for me that it has been reliable, but it's still not my go-to home defense situation shotgun. That is still my 1897. So take with that information what you will. We've got other projects going on here at the Armory Hub. One in particular I've been kind of sitting on for about 2 years now, and I'm finally pulling the trigger on it. We're going to go ahead and do it. If you'd like to see us make a video of it, let us know in the comment section below. Oh, it's over here. I thought I'd moved it over here. We are going to be rebarreling our 1903. And when we got this 1903, it was rotted out in the stock, so we had to replace the stock. And we found a whole bunch of damage inside the barrel, so it's not safe to shoot this. And even if I can shoot it, the rounds will keyhole, and no amount of counterboring I do on this will fix that, because we'll be counterboring back all the way down to here. And that at that point, it's no. So we are going to be rebarreling it with, how do they pronounce it? Criterion barrels. And I'm told these are really good barrels, and I will definitely review this because it does look like good quality. So we will be putting this new barrel on this one. So if you want to see us do that gunsmithing work, just let us know in the comments below. Otherwise, please visit us on Facebook and Twitter. See what we are, X is what they call it now. But see what we're up to here at the Armory Hub. We've always got projects going on. And if there's anything we're working on, anything that we take in that you want to see a video on, let us know. And you can also find us at thearmoryhub.com. So there's a little bit about me section there, so you can learn a little bit about myself. I'm working on getting a I'm working on getting a little bit of a history section, so I can post little articles out there for you on our website. So yeah, just hit us up, hit that like and subscribe button, so when our new content comes out, especially when we go and as it starts to warm up and we take our brand new, to us, rolling block out, we are going to do a video on that as well. So as I said, hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you next time on the Armory.